All right, guys, so you've seen the clip of me over here living good in Asia. I've been living this life for over 12 years now. And a lot of you guys are watching, you want that for yourself, right? But you're probably thinking, man, there has to be a catch, man. There's no way that these guys are going overseas, living such an amazing life so easily. There has to be some kind of drawback, right? They're not telling the whole truth. Like, you see all these stories of guys going to these foreign countries. They get amazing apartments for like $500 a month. They're getting great meals for $2 and they're finding these beautiful women. You're thinking, man, there has to be some kind of trickery going on here. They're not telling the whole story. And I understand where you're coming from, guys. I'm American too, and I understand we all grew up in a system where we think there's no such thing as a free lunch, right? There has to be some kind of catch. There's always some kind of drawback, right? That's the way we've been programmed to think. So a lot of us men in America, we've been raised to think that suffering is just how it is. Like, if you're a man, you gotta suffer. Like, if you're not, feeling constant pain in your life, that means you're not grinding hard enough. So if you're busting your behind at work and you're not super exhausted by Friday, society is telling you, man, you're not going hard enough, man. You're taking it too easy. And when we see videos of men living overseas in foreign countries with beautiful women, living a peaceful life, we think, man, that's not how life's supposed to be, man. There's probably some kind of foolery, some tomfoolery, trickery going on. They're not showing us the whole picture. The fact is that a lower cost, high quality life is not trickery. It's just what happens when you, as an American, go overseas to a foreign country and you find a way to make money that puts you at a much higher level than the cost of living in that country. It's called geographic arbitrage, and it's something very common with men who know how to make money overseas. By the way, if you're looking at these travel videos and you're thinking that's too good to be true, I offer a free 15-minute call where I can enlighten you on a plan for how you can get overseas, living this kind of lifestyle. I suggest English teaching. That's the way I've been doing for the past 12 years. It's the fastest way for us Americans to get overseas making money, tons of job opportunities. And yeah, I'll walk you through the steps for how you can get to it. And like from 30 to 90 days, you can be overseas making money, living this lifestyle. So click the link in the pinned comment or the description of this video. Schedule your free 15-minute call. I can enlighten you, man. So the fact is, a lot of guys are shocked when they first get overseas, man. Like, they see, like, oh man, they were actually being honest in the videos. Like, life is so much better over here. Because you get over here, you're not hitting the head every month by high rent. You don't have to worry about your safety. The women are great over here. You get to see, like, oh man, I wasn't being fooled this whole time. It actually is as good as they were telling me it was. And you realize that there wasn't actually any catch at all. Like, a lot of us think there has to be some kind of catch, some kind of deceit going on. The catch is that you got to leave your comfort zone and go to a new place. When you've been scared your whole life, you've been told so many falsehoods about how overseas is scary. It's not as great as they tell you it is. They're being deceitful. You got to overcome your familiarity with misery and go to a new place. And that's the scary part. And this whole topic kind of deals with learned helplessness. Like, think about an elephant in a circus, right? So the whole life of the elephant, even when it was small, it was tied up to a peg and told, like, hey, you can't move anywhere. You're connected to this peg. And even when it grows big, it gets really huge, it still has the same mindset of, oh, wait, I'm tied to this peg. I can't go anywhere unless I'm unchained. That's how a lot of us have been raised in the Matrix. We've been raised to believe that we can't escape, man. We got to build up a crap ton of money before we can go somewhere else. And even if we go somewhere else, man, it's dangerous out there. Like, the peg that we consider it to be for us Americans, that might be rent. It might be your managers at your job. It might be debt. We got all kinds of things shackling us, telling us, like, hey, man, you can't move until you get this stuff handled. And similar to the elephant, you're not trapped because the rope tied to the peg is so strong. You're trapped because you haven't tried to break free of the peg, man. You could probably rip that rope apart and escape if you wanted to. You just don't know that you can. So the reason that this overseas lifestyle works so well for us Americans is that we have the power of our passport and we have the power to earn a higher level of currency than the cost of living in most of these countries. So for example, as an American, you can have access to English teaching jobs, for example. You can earn a much higher level income than the cost of living in your country. You can find a way to do what I call geographic arbitrage. That basically means you're earning dollars and maybe you're living in a much lower cost part of the world. And you also get to enjoy what we call energy arbitrage, because you're not constantly trapped in the American system of constant stress, debt, worrying about all the social, political issues we have in the States. Your mind suddenly becomes a lot freer. Like, I left America 12 years ago, and I tell you guys, like, a lot of stuff that concerns us Americans in the States, I don't have to worry about it anymore. I honestly don't think about it that much. And basically, the whole operating system that you have when you're overseas is a lot more effective and efficient. You can live a much higher quality of life without putting in as much effort compared to you would have to put in if you were in the States. So what do I recommend for you guys who are trying to live this overseas lifestyle the way that I'm doing? I highly suggest English teaching. English teaching is the fastest way for us Americans to get overseas making money. Has lots of job opportunities, consistent income, especially over here in Asia. You can be in South America. There are a lot of places you can go to. I've been teaching in person. I taught in person for like over 10 years. I've been teaching 100% online over here in Thailand. You basically have a lot of job opportunities and you have a lot of options for earning income. So you can live a free life. There's not really a catch besides the fact that you got to leave your comfort zone. And for you guys watching this, you might think that my lifestyle is rare. It's actually very common, man. There are a lot of English teachers who are living overseas, living this lifestyle of freedom. You can travel, date beautiful women, don't have to work that much. Like, I rarely work that much, guys. Like, through my whole 12 years being a teacher, very rarely do I ever work more than 25 hours a week, and I've been living a very comfortable life. So this lifestyle is open to you too, man. It's not rare. So yeah, guys, I offer a free 15-minute call if you want to get on the call and map out your possible strategy for getting overseas. I consider myself to be a resource for you guys. I have a lot of videos on this channel about English teaching, and I give you guys a lot of information about, you know, I just show you guys the lifestyle, right? A lot of people, they might deceive you and like try to, you know, fudge the facts or not give a real picture, but I tell you guys the good and the bad. So yeah, when you watch my content, you get like an actual feel for how things are over here. And on that note, I have a membership area on this channel called the Baht Bros Club. I have all kind of behind the scenes content, travel stuff. I talk about how to make money remotely, all kind of stuff, man. So when you click the join button on this video, you'll be taken to the membership area of this channel, and you can look at all kind of content I don't put publicly. I give you guys some real in-depth discussions about this overseas lifestyle. And yeah, man, I think it's amazing. It's one of the best decisions I've ever made in my life to come overseas. And you can do it too, man. So yeah, hopefully you guys got some information from this video. I'll see you guys in the next one.